Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Grand Prix World and the final part of our Sauber Let's Play. It has been a wonderful series. I've really appreciated all of your support. Can we go out with a bang? Today, winning both World Championships, it's certainly looking good at the moment. Before we move on to the 2022 mod, and yeah, I cannot wait for that. But hopefully you guys are good and have enjoyed this series. One final plea to leave a like down below if you have enjoyed. Subscribe for plenty more F1 content over the next few months, and of course get involved down in the comment section and maybe tell me what your highlight of the series has been. I think for me, that 1-2 at Monaco, that first 1-2, that was unbelievable. So that's my favourite moment of the series. But Rubens Barrichello having a wonderful season so far. He's won 7 out of 9 Grand Prix. Mika Hakkinen has won 1 as well. 30 points currently separating them in the Drivers' Championship. 16 points separates Hakkinen and Takagi in 3rd place. So you have to say things are looking very good for us going into next season. So that's exactly, or the rest of the season, I should say. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have a look at how we can progress. We have got a new upgrade, which is going to take us into the 80s, believe it or not, in terms of performance, which is unbelievable. I think, we've got one more upgrade package this season. If we can go and get this near on 90, we're going to be absolutely dominating Grand Prix, as if we're not already. But we are going to be in a fabulous position. We are hemorrhaging money at the moment as well. We took a big loan at the start of the season to try and get us fine and sorted for the end of the series. And, that will end up being the case. I'm not sure the money would last until the end of season 10, the way it's going at the moment. However, next season, I suppose, we are getting drivers that aren't quite as expensive, so I'm sure that will help. Anyway, we are going to be going to do some development testing. Don't forget to assign the drivers to it. That looks good. Perfect. Right, so we can see what's wrong with the car. We can start work on our final upgrade package of the season. And they are going to go for an airbox for the final upgrade. And then we can pass the research points on to give them a bit of a head start. Anyway, let's get our cars fixed up. Around Britain seem to have picked up a great deal of wear, which was a bit of a surprise, but that's fine. Might as well go and get the rest of our spare parts that we will require. We're pretty much using 5 per Grand Prix at the moment, so we need to keep developing these until Monza. Okay, perfect. Right, into the commercial world. We are making some decent progress on all of that. Now, what we haven't done is looked at the news. He's added another race win to his collection. Prost's got a works deal with Peugeot. Very interesting. Anything else there? Not looking like it. Okay. Got a new and improved engine. Certainly not bothered about that. Awesome. Okay. Right then. I think everything is signed, sealed, and delivered. Yeah, so we have got a full sponsorship package, which is absolutely fine. And we have got people on licensing to try and generate some extra income. But let's head into the race then. 7 rounds to go this season. And certainly want to keep up with the momentum. We don't want to let Prost back into it. So here we go, off to the Austrian Grand Prix. Okay, and let's see how it's going then. It is 19 degrees, very dry for the qualifying session today. And, well, Jan Magnussen in the Arrows has come out of nowhere and stuck it on pole position. Mika Hakkinen there, 0.2 seconds ahead of Rubens Barrichello. 0.02, I should say. Takagi there in 4th for Prost. Irvine 5th for Williams. So a pretty close top 6 there. But that's a bit of a shock there with the Arrows going on to pole position. Right, let's see how we get on in race day. Barrichello's obviously been doing a fabulous job on those soft tyres. We're going to go for a 2-stop strategy on the hards and see how that fares for Hakkinen at this race. It is a 1-2, and Barrichello does win by 13 seconds in the end. Jan Magnussen in the Arrows, after starting on pole position, does finish 3rd in the end, so a decent run out for him. But Barrichello, 8th win of the season for him, and that is just unbelievable, isn't it? We are absolutely dominating everything out there at the moment. Right, let's get rid of all of that. New and improved. We've got a TV advantage. I mean, amazingly. We are still making progress on all of the commercial aspects. Yeah, Jan Magnussen's first ever pole position. So Arrows have got the work to deal with Ferrari along with us. Okay. Very interesting. Right, let's see what we've got going for us. So, already finished the design process. It's fine. Straight on with upgrading our performance here. Nice. Let's get the technology sorted out. And testing wise, it's fine. Okay, fine. Pass that on straight away. And get the cars fixed up. Only 3 spare parts this time. Okay, into the commercial land of opportunity. Right, let's play our success card on that one. TV advantage on that one. And hope for the best with the rest of them. Okay, starting to make some leeway on all of that, which is good. Right, let's head into the next round and hope that we can get Rubens Barrichello his 9th win of the season. He is absolutely dominating the 2005 season so far. So let's get into... Let's get into the Grand Prix. 27 degrees and overcast. It is fairly warm. Let's see how we get on in this qualifying session. A return to form. And once again, it's Mika Hakkinen that's on pole position, just ahead of Rubens Barrichello. We are 4/10 ahead of Laurent Redon in third and Magnussen only fourth. 28 degrees and overcast for the race. Once again, we're going to go with a two-stop strategy for both of our drivers. Let's see how we get on. Wow. Wow. Fourth and fifth. That is rather strange, to be honest with you. I'm guessing it's because of the extra stop. Maybe we should have one-stopped it, but yeah, only fourth and fifth at this Grand Prix, and that's a very strange result. But Laurent Redon wins the race in a 1-2 for Prost. Takagi there in second, Sarrazin in third, and we're not even on the podium, but yeah, that's maybe something worth thinking about going forward. That was very, very poor. Yeah. Well, that shows you cannot be too complacent about everything. Okay, so we have got the fixed deal with Goodyear. Got a great deal with Shell. Yeah. I'm just really baffled, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway. On to testing. Pass that on straight away. Okay. Car's looking pretty rough again. Right, let's get our spares back to normal. I'm just trying to run through my head whether I did anything wrong with that last Grand Prix, because I just don't understand how we finished fourth and fifth. I know it was a two-stopper, but surely we still had the pace, but apparently not. Right, let's get into the next Grand Prix then in Hungary. Overtaking not easy at all. So let's see how we get on. Right, qualifying, 28 degrees and dry. And let's see how we get on in qualifying. It is going to be another pole position. It's going to be Hakkinen again. No, it's Barrichello this time, and a long way ahead of Hakkinen. And it has to be said, things are going on. 31 degrees, very dry for your race day today. I mean, we did forget to put them on new rubber for the race last time, but let's get Hakkinen back on the one-stop strategy. See if that helps. Let's see. Well, just the victory. And it was Mika Hakkinen, Mr. One Stop there. that did manage to win the race in the end by a comfortable margin. Michael Schumacher finishing second, Pedro Diniz in third, Magnussen fourth for Arrows, Takagi fifth for Prost, Watt in sixth. What happened to Barrichello? He had an accident early on, which is a big shame. But Hakkinen, 23 points behind Barrichello. You wouldn't say he's a title contender, but stranger things have certainly happened. Another massive loss at the last Grand Prix. Got a new improved engine. We have got fixed terms with Shell and Ferrari. Okay. Right. Nice. Okay then, let's head to commercial lands. We can take everybody off the Shell deal. Everybody off the Goodyear deal. Everybody off the Ferrari deal. Head to licensing. There we go. That looks good to me. Now, hopefully, we can get all of that sorted out by the end of the year. Right. That's ready to move on to the next phase. And we are now upgraded out. That's our final technology upgrade of the season. Yeah, it's probably not worth doing any sort of testing, is it? Yeah. Let's just use free practice. Oh, didn't get a full quarter of setup points. Oh, I should have put all the mechanics on it. That was stupid of me, wasn't it? Never mind. That was, yeah, a bit of a brain fart, really. Ah, never mind. Right. Let's move this on. Okay. Team orders very much understood. Now, I'm going to give 4 to Hakkinen this time, just to see what happens. I don't know whether Barrichello will have a massive go about that. I don't know. But let's just see if it actually makes any difference. Light rain for the race, so Barrichello's going to get pole positioned anyway, you would feel. Let's see. Yes, he does do that, and Hakkinen in 4th place there behind Schumacher and Tuero. Damon Hill finishes 5th with Diniz there in 6th. Light rain for the race as well. So let's go for a 2-stop strategy and see how we get on in the race. Well, we win the race with Rubens Barrichello, and Mika Hakkinen unfortunately had an engine failure early on, but Barrichello wins by over a minute from Esteban Tuero there in 2nd, Redon in 3rd, Panis 4th, Hill 5th, and Pedro Diniz in 6th. 92 points in the driver's standings now for Mr. Barrichello. We are making a massive loss here. Excessive wear. Okay. TV advantage. Oh, we have a licensing deal in place. Right, awesome. So we can start the fan club straight away. Put that 12% on that. We're very close to the video games deal as well, which is cool. Testing wise, let's stick 60% of our mechanics on setup testing. That should really be enough, shouldn't it? Let's see this time. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And I think we've probably got enough spare parts for the rest of the season now. Other than, these do need fixing up. I've just realised Rubens Barrichello was running a damaged car, wasn't he? Because I didn't fix that up last time. Right. This should be the last time we have to fill this up. And we should also have our upgrade in place. So this is going to be an unbelievable car for the final final 3 races of the season. I think, actually, Barrichello has already won the title. Let's just double check that. Yeah, Barrichello's already won. Oh my goodness. Wow. Barrichello has dominated. We've already won the Constructors. There's kind of no point in these final 3 races, but we are going to try and get a 1-2 in all of them. But that is absolutely hilarious. And we're upgrading the car. Final car upgrade of the season. And of the series, actually. But it's been a rather splendid end. You know, our journey has come full circle now. He's won the race. He led the grid. I mean, nothing said about winning the championship, but yeah, we know now. Okay, right, let's head into the next Grand Prix then. Yeah. Give Hakkinen the slightly better overtaking car. Let's get straight into it. Here we go. The Italian Grand Prix. 29 degrees and dry for your race day qualifying day today. How are we getting on in qualifying? It's pole for Mika Hakkinen, just a fraction of a second ahead of Toro Takagi, who's a fraction of a second ahead of Barrichello. Magnussen and Watt just behind there, and well, the top 6 separated by 1/10 of a second, which is incredibly close. But in the race, you would expect us to be able to take charge here with our fresh rubber for Rubens Barrichello. And it is going to be a one-stop strategy for Mr. Hakkinen. So let's see how he gets on in the race. Can Barrichello win another Grand Prix this year? It's a 1-2. And it's Mika Hakkinen that takes the victory this time. 14 seconds ahead of Rubens Barrichello. Jan Magnussen finishes 3rd for Arrows. Jason Watt in 4th. Schumacher 5th. And Eddie Irvine in 6th. So Hakkinen closes up the gap at the top. Barrichello doesn't quite go over 100 points just yet. Let's have a little look at the news. Hakkinen wins another race. Ferrari's fired Olivia Panis, which is interesting. I don't know who they're going to look to take over for the rest of the season. Let's have a look. Johnny Herbert. Okay. Johnny Herbert is coming in for the final couple of Grand Prix by the looks of it. Ferrari's got to deal with Nick Heidfeld. Johnny Herbert will be racing for Ferrari. I mean, Ferrari have had a torrid season, they really have. Yeah, we don't need to be doing development testing. So have we got another deal in place? Let's have a look. No, not quite. Not just yet. It's a pity. Yeah, absolutely no point in doing anything else in here, really. Not going to get anything sorted. I guess we could have done a really small upgrade, couldn't we? But yeah. We're not going to. Hang on. We need to do some testing first. Yeah, barely any wear on the car whatsoever. So let's get into the penultimate Grand Prix of the series. And Barrichello looking to break records, really. Wow. We did not get many setup points there, did we? Okay. Fair enough. Right then. Into the Luxembourg Grand Prix. Let's see how we get on. Heavy rain for your qualifying session. Let's see how we get on in that. Wow, Michael Schumacher actually takes pole position in the Ferrari. Not the Ferrari, in the Benetton. Laurent Redon there in second. Barrichello third. Hakkinen all the way down in ninth in the heavy rain. It is dry for the race, though, which means it's going to be a very, very interesting Grand Prix because Barrichello's going to be on those softs. He's going to be racy. He's going to be looking to take a big advantage of his starting position over Mika Hakkinen, certainly. So let's see how we get on in the race then. Here we go. Definitely a podium. And we do win the race, and it is Rubens Barrichello that wins the Luxembourg Grand Prix, a 1:32 flat. Laurent Redon and Takagi finished second and third. Hakkinen out with an engine failure, unfortunately. But now Barrichello has broken the 100 barrier, and you can see he has now had a ridiculous amount of wins. 10 wins this season, 3 for Hakkinen, 6 poles for Rubens, and 5 for Mika. Very, very interesting indeed. Let's have a little look. Stewart has signed Olivia Panis, which is interesting. Now, what we didn't look at is how Mr. Herbert got on at that last Grand Prix for a retired individual. See how he did. Doesn't look like he... he finished fourth, goodness me. What a return. What a return for him. He finished fourth, and that moves him up to 14th in the standings. Yeah, Panis mustn't have scored any points this season. Yeah, well, there you go. So does that mean... is Herbert going to be still there now? He is still there. Hakkinen's not got a drive for next season. which is interesting. Panis is going to Stewart, obviously, next year. Wow. Wow. Right, anyway. Getting all distracted here. It doesn't look like we've sorted out any more of the licensing, which is a big shame. I thought we could get some of that finished this season, but apparently not. I think free practice should be enough to get ourselves some setup points. Yeah, there must have been any free testing at the last Grand Prix. That must have been the issue. Anyway, let's use our final spare parts and get ready for this final race of the series in Japan, and where we'll be looking to win both championships and conclude the series with a 1-2. It has been a fabulous journey, one that I've thoroughly enjoyed, and I hope you guys have too. But here we go for one final time. Let's set up the cars. And for this final race, they are both going to be on soft tyres. Nobody's going to have an advantage over the other. They are just going to race to the flag. So let's see how they get on in qualifying. Heavy rain, of course. Now then, is Barrichello going to come out on top this time? It certainly looks like he is. The world champion 2 times in a row, and he does manage to outqualify the Rainmeister. Michael Schumacher there in second, Tuero third, Redon fourth, Irvine fifth, with Hakkinen in 6th. Light rain for the race, so no soft tyre running, but it is going to be equal strategies for this final Grand Prix. Hakkinen versus Barrichello for the final 1-2 of the series. It's a 1-3, and it's Rubens Barrichello that wins, 8 seconds ahead of Michael Schumacher in second. Mika Hakkinen finishes third, Tuero fourth, Alesi fifth, and Alex Wirtz in 6th. Johnny Herbert had an engine failure for Ferrari, so couldn't manage to finish in the points in his slight comeback. Damon Hill in his final race as an F1 driver retires in 20th. What a shame for him. But Rubens Barrichello, what a season for him. He finishes with 118 points, 11 wins and a second place. The rest of them were retirements, I believe. Absolutely unbelievable. 2005 Constructors Champion is Sauber. 2005 Drivers Champion is Rubens Barrichello. And that is where we will end off. We are on £20 million as we end the season. Barrichello's ecstatic at winning another world title. We get Manager of the Year, which is brilliant. And yeah, everything looking good as we head into next season. So let's see how we finish off. Your domination of Formula 1 continues. Only another championship will be good enough next year. Absolutely perfect. We now move up to 6th in the Hall of Fame, and the 2006 season is underway. Damon Hill has retired from F1. Of course, we have a brand new driver lineup of Ralf Schumacher and David Coulthard, with Pedro Della Rosa there as our test driver. It's going to be a very interesting battle as we go into the season. Team orders problem. Your driver recruitment has resulted in a change of previous team orders. Our CAM system is getting a bit old. CAD system, we're getting 35 million off the FIA. All right, then. That is where we're going to leave it for this series. We have absolutely maxed out the Sauber F1 team. We've won back-to-back double world championships and we've got a brand new team ready waiting for us if we do fancy another crack at glory in the future. But don't fret, that is not going to be the end of Grand Prix World on the channel. It's been a brilliant 8 seasons. A quick recap of how things have gone over the years. You can see the first season we managed to finish 6th with 11 points. That wasn't too bad, really. John O'Lacey, of course, with Johnny Herbert that year. John O'Lacey managing to sneak into the top 10 of the drivers' standings. Year 2 was a bit of a struggle, only 5 points. Our first year with Barrichello and Diniz. Barrichello managed to get 3 points, Diniz 2. Barrichello once again getting into the top 10 of the standings as we finished in 6th place once again. 2000 season was a similar year, 5th place that year with 12 points. You can see it was mainly Mr. Diniz that got the points that year, although Barrichello also got the same amount of points, both on 6 there. On to 2001, and that was the year that we started to perform. Rubens Barrichello finished in 3rd position that year, and Pedro Diniz finished 5th. That was when we started winning races for the first time, and that really set us up going forward. We very nearly won the Constructors that year and did actually go on to do it the next year with 124 points. But unfortunately, Damon Hill was just too strong. He beat Rubens Barrichello by 5 points in the end there. Pedro Diniz in 3rd. In 2003, it was a similar story for Damon Hill. He absolutely dominated the championship. We actually dropped back a little bit that season to 3rd and 4th. Barrichello's still a very, very strong campaigner, but we were only 3rd that season as defending champions. But the last 2 years, absolutely dominant. 181 2 years ago, 191 last year. Drivers' points total: Barrichello 97 to Mika's 84 in 2004, before 118 place 73 in 2005. So Barrichello continually getting better and better and better. You can see he will be at Williams this season. That's the wrong thing to look at. We want to look at that. I want to see Barrichello's stats for this year, because I think they're going to be incredible. Let's see. So he's going to be there till 2008, which is awesome for him. But you can see 5 speed, 5 overtaking. Yeah, he's just absolutely leagues ahead of anybody else. And who would bet against him having an extra World Championship in him? And shall we just have a very quick look without doing any setup or anything like that? Where is our car for the 2006 season? Let's find out. Obviously need to put these in. That's the key to it all. Soft tyres tend to work slightly better for us. It'd be very nice to have David Coulthard as part of the team. Let's see how they get on in qualifying. 6th and 8th, that's not bad. Without any setup whatsoever, it looks like, once again, we have got the quickest car. Barrichello out-qualified by Saracen, interestingly enough, in his first Grand Prix. That's a very interesting development there. But let's see how they get on in the race. For the first time, we got Ralf Schumacher and David Coulthard. And who's going to come out on top between them? It looks like a podium. The very first race of the season. And wow, we won it. Ralf Schumacher won the Grand Prix ahead of Nick Heidfeld in 2nd for Ferrari, Jacques Villeneuve in 3rd, Coulthard in 4th there. Wow. So it looks like we're going to have another great season. But that is going to be the end of everything. The end of the series. The end of this journey. and it has been an absolutely wonderful journey, and we will be back with the F1 2022 mod for Grand Prix World. So if you've enjoyed it, give it a big like down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 content coming in the coming months, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.